organic, better said, natural are two words you guys are missing in your vocabulary when it comes to your relationships with people. To have something occur naturally, to click with someone is very important because it will stop it from crumbling quickly. Whether or not you fall out with this person that you're pursuing or you want a friendship with, if you are acting fake, if you are using one of your fake personas in that wardrobe of yours where you have all these different personalities so people like you, so you can click with this particular person, then when it runs out, you need to ask yourself, was it real in the first place? Because you were not being your true self. To give a relationship a chance, to give someone a chance, you have to be your genuine self. And in order to be your genuine self, you're putting yourself at a vulnerable spot because you might not be able to connect with this person. Maybe they can't relate with you. Maybe they have just different interests. They are just a different being in total. And yeah, sometimes opposites do attract, but sometimes two opposite people just can't match at all. You guys need to understand that if you are forcing something with anything, it will never work because it is not real. It is fugazi. When something is fugazi, it will never last long. There is literally a ticking timer above your head when something is fugazi, and that's for you or the other person, because eventually the real person is revealed. Eventually, this facade, this advertisement we all put on for people to like us, respect us, and for people to stay around us will go. And when they see the real you, they're most likely not gonna like it because that is not what they signed up for. And there comes a time where you see who someone really is and someone sees who you is, and that is scary. That stuff is not nice, especially when you know you've been making up a facade, especially when you know you're liking the way this person is moving and acting now, but later on they're gonna show their true colors. That shit is scary. That's not for the weak. But you need to prioritize being real. Being real doesn't cost a thing. It doesn't cost $1. It doesn't cost £1. But at the end of the day, a lot of people find it hard because that is a risking. There's risky. It's risky. A lot of risky business there. We're risking it every single time we be real with someone because we don't know what will happen. You know, this person might ghost us. This person might not talk to us ever again. And that shit is so frightening to us. But to me, that doesn't matter at all because what you see is what you get. There is no advertisement. I don't care if you like me or not because let's face it, not everyone in the world can like me. Not everyone in the world can like you. And that's how you gotta move. You need to understand. And you need to be real with yourself before anybody else because being real with yourself allows you to understand this. You need to be able to understand this. You need to have a different outlook when it comes to relationships because a lot of you will force it. A lot of you will chase somebody that you think is playing hard to get or is kind of running from you, but they are far gone. This person that you think is changing, or maybe this time maybe I'm getting closer. Maybe if there's a difference between persistence and begging it. Let's just be honest. There's a difference between that because people love a chase. People love to be text and they love to be called and they love for someone to desperately get their attention because they are most likely doing that to somebody else. All right. And I need a lot of you guys, all right, bars, by the way, bars. A lot of you guys need to do the friendship test. A lot of you guys think you have all these friends or this one person you're trying to pursue. I want you to one day, it could be today, not text any of them at all. Don't text them first. Try not texting someone you talk to all the time first. Yeah, I guarantee you're going to see a lot of people who don't really mess with you like that. And there's no excuse. I can already see you. Oh, some people, they don't text first anyway. Some people are like that. Let me tell you something. Let me actually tell you something. Let me clue you in just for a second here. Hold on. So those same people that will refuse to text you first, right? You're telling me they do not text a single person in their phone first. That is a lie because everyone has a desired person. Everyone have those people that they are closer to or at the time are with because over time you drift from people. Over time you gravitate towards certain people depending on your life and what you're doing right now, depending on your interest. Those same people that are not gonna text you because you haven't texted them are texting people first. The plain and simple. That it doesn't make sense that some people are just like this and some people are like that. Let me tell you something. I had a close friend. I've already spoken about this in different videos. I had a close friend. All right, I messed with her, and I always would pop up to her, check up on her, etc. All of that stuff, right? And the day I stopped, I didn't hear from her in months. I didn't hear from her in months. And this is a person that I felt like I was close to. I felt like we were friends, right? Life happens. But don't get it twisted. The people know what they're doing. All I'm saying is people know exactly what they're doing. And the ones that don't are just completely lost. Because life happens. But if you need to engage in the first bit of communication with someone, you need to look at them differently, and you need to look at yourself differently, right? You do this test and you end up with no friends like myself. By the end of the day, it is what it is. Because why am I so desperately always popping up to this person, these people? Why am I automatically thinking, you know what, let me check if that person's okay. Let me give them a call. Are they okay? How they doing? How many people have asked you if you're okay today? How many people have checked up on you today? So that one person, those people you're ignoring that are trying to do that, those are the people you let in. You forget about the people that you have to do that to that will not do that for you. All right, energy for energy. Bars. You need to match people's energy and ignore the people that do not match your energy. You can't force it. It gets to a point where you have to really have a retrospective on yourself and say, wait, I'm forcing it this much with this person and they're not doing the same for me. They're not reciprocating with me. And reciprocation is so important. It's so important. A lot of you don't understand just that simple thing. Nowadays, it's rare. It's rare to get that. And there are people out there that will do that for you while you're chasing and crawling for this person that is enjoying seeing you like that. There is enjoyment. If I was getting chased by somebody, if someone kept coming back to me, if I'm not gonna lie, even the way I am now, I would enjoy it. Of course I would. Every single human on this earth would enjoy being chased by someone, to lead someone on, to see how bad somebody wants to talk to you, how bad somebody wants you. That is normal. But you need to understand, hold on guys, I'm not doing that right now. No, that's not happening. But listen, you need to understand that you're doing that to that person. If you and me will enjoy it, that person will enjoy it. They are not blind to their actions, and you should not be blind to your actions. The most valid relationships are completely organic. The most valid relationships are completely organic. They are genuine. You can be yourself around that person and they can be themselves around you. And if you don't have someone like that currently, you will find it. You will. But that doesn't mean you go out there searching. It happens naturally. The right people come at the right time. And every single experience is never a waste. It's just a lesson. So, when you're on that phone of yours and you're consistently chasing that girl, that guy, you're consistently trying to fit in with the crowd, these people around you that you want so desperately to be your friends, and you take a look at your closet with all those skeletons, all those different personalities, I need you to ask yourself, am I forcing it? Am I forcing it? And if you think you are, you need to make a change.